Hey, beautiful people. How y'all doing today? I did not know today was Friday. Oh my goodness. Oof. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It is. It's not the best because Friday is the day that my trash goes out. And I was something dawned on me. I was like, oh my goodness, you put the trash out. And it's so cool. I love my neighbors because my neighbor put my trash out for me. Oh my gosh, there's so much to be a little old lady, to be a senior. Oh my gosh, I was like, I went outside to put the last bag of trash that I had, and my trash was at the curb. I was like, I love my neighbor. She takes good care of me. So yeah, today is the five of spades. It's my moon, and I didn't have the best start of the day. Five of spades. I guess it's Capricorn. It started off a little slow today for me. I was like, girl, you better get it moving. So I made my smoothie. Make my okra smoothie in the morning, right? And this has, see, the beet makes it so pretty. I put beetroot in it, and it has pineapple and mango and cloves. So I'm not gonna drink anymore because I feel it's starting to work. I gotta finish it when I get off of here, right? Because it's like it makes you go. If you need to go, I'm gonna talk about this after we finish spade season because I'm finishing up my cardiology book on the different dis-ease that we have in our body. This new year has really started me off thinking about so many things. I am a nutritionist, but since my husband passed, I just haven't really been interested in a lot of things. But this year is getting me interested, and I found a community that is definitely, working in that area, and I am loving it. So I'm working on some things. So yeah, right. So that part. But we're going to jump into, I don't know where everybody is. Who is here? Tell me if you're here and tell me if you're not. So we can get started on this Friday. Today, hey, Grand Rising. Today is Friday, but it's Venus in the collective. I start my week off on Thursday because the United States week starts on Thursday, and it is the Mercury. It was yesterday, so I start my week off um, on Thursday in the collective, and I keep tabs on. Hey, Magic. I keep tabs on the United States through its life path. So today is the Venus card for the United States. So there are so many ways that we are keeping up with things, and it's not hard. It's just when something comes up, then you want to pay attention to it. I don't try to keep my eyes on everything. I can't. That's not possible. I have my planner here, and I'm gonna have my planner here. This is my planner for this year. This is my new planner. Where's my cover at? I love the cover, right? This is my planner, and of course, I jazz mine up with my stuff. I make it a spiral. You can make it a spiral if you want to. Hey, Alberta. So I have my planner, and this is how I keep up with my stuff because I have the weekly calendar in here that has all of the cards on it. So I put my card on it, and today is the five of spades, and I'm a jack of diamonds today. Ooh wee, jack of diamonds on the five of spades day. So I keep up with my stuff here, and this is how I keep up with stuff. I write stuff down, and then we have here where you have it separate, where you can write your stuff down every day for the month. And then I have a journaling part. This is the journaling. This is a journal talk. This is talking about the month and what this week was. I am ready. I am ready. Who have I been becoming? I am already who I have been becoming. And the theme of the week was know thyself, identify power, and self definition. And then here every day I have something that for the daily. And today is on the Five of Spades day. The prompt is list and audit 5 limiting beliefs. Ooh, that's a big one. No, today is flip them into truths and liberate them. So I need that. I need that accountability. So I'm holding myself accountable. And yeah, sometimes we need some support. Well, we always need support. And it's what is so unfortunate is that people don't know that. And what really is so important is the divide that they have created between women. And we've got to fix that. We need each other. Saying I don't like women, I don't trust women is not a good thing. I didn't grow up hearing that. I grew up in a community with women. Men serve their purpose and men are always valuable, and we love them for partners, fathers, sons. But women, we need each other. There's no way around that. When something happens and something is going on, the person that I am 100% going to reach to is my sister friends. 100%. I am going to, hey, exalted. I have the things that are happening, that's the confidants and stuff. My husband is gone now, but my husband could listen to me, but he couldn't relate. He couldn't relate to me. So couldn't relate. He's a man. So I didn't like to bog him down and make him feel like I can't even do nothing for you because he couldn't. Right, but listen. And sometimes I didn't want to listen. Hey, D. Sometimes I didn't want somebody to listen. I wanted somebody to communicate and talk. And yeah, a man is like when y'all be trying to make your man your girlfriend. Men going to baby showers and all of that. Baby showers are for us to come together and be inappropriate. Right? Be inappropriate. Why are you turning your men into your girlfriends? Men serve a role, and their role is not being up underneath women. Their role is being at work or being with their friends. It's so off balance. It's like, go do something with yourself. Go find something to do. Men need to be men. Stop making them your girlfriend. Oh, my man is my best friend. That's cool. My husband was my best friend too, but he had friends. He had people that he talked to about man issues and different issues and probably relationship issues. But yeah, happy Friday. Yeah, be appropriate. I love to let the men be men. Yeah. Oh, I got this. I go to the thrift store because I repurpose stuff, and this was brand new and it was $1. I said, who made this? I said, who made this? It was $1. I snatched it. I said, red, black, and green. I said, power to the people. Right. I snatched it was a whole dollar. It was brand new. I said, wow, somebody designed it. Yes, yes. So we're gonna dive into. I told you I did my okra smoothie this morning for everybody. I'm not gonna drink no more because it's gonna start working, and I don't want it to work in the live. So I'm gonna finish it when I get off of here. But I put beet powder in it, and it makes it nice. Look at that, it makes it nice and beetish, and it has pineapple, mango, and I have some, what else? Ginger and some cloves in there. So yes, we gotta get our mango smoothies on. We're gonna be talking about health. I'm almost finished with the cardiology. I did a cardiology medical book because I have a medical astrology book, but cardiology takes it to the next level. I cannot tell y'all how this has blown my mind. The cardiology medical book. It has. I mean, we have so many tools that we can use that help us to gain knowledge, right? That's what we're doing this for, because we want more knowledge, and knowing. I'm gonna just, before I do the five of spades, because once I get in the five of spades, I know what that looks like. Mm. So let's look at that. Let's get over here and look at this, right? Because this is so, oh, it just blows my mind every time the cards start carding, right? So this is something that, nope, that's not it. Is that it? I think that's it. So how y'all doing today? June was off today, right? So I was looking at the different diseases and how they show up, right? So if we look at this is why I love you guys, because y'all let me talk, right? So if we look at the different suits, right, and starting with the hearts is the emotional body. It's the nervous system, the hormonal regulation, attachment to grief, heartbreak, and inflammation. So if you have a client that is experiencing any of these things, you want to see where their heart cards are going to be, right? Because that's going to tell what's happening. The clubs is the mental body, the brain, cognition, perception, thoughts, loops, stress, signaling, ADHD, anxiety, and mental fatigue. Diamonds is the material body, the metabolism, pancreas, liver, survival stress, money, labor, overwork, diabetes, obesity, and depletion. Spades, the structural, the survival body, bones, immune system, chronic illness, autoimmune patterns, long term stress diseases, and why spades show up after damage is done. So if we look at it and look at it through those perspectives, looking at it through that, then looking at it through the aces and looking at it through the clubs, our sun card is the baseline for our constitution, right? Who we are. Mercury is the stress response. Venus is the self soothing. Mars is inflammation and trigger. Saturn is the chronic load. Pluto is the stored trauma. And the cosmic moon is the inherited condition. I mean, this is so, I'm just saying, this is so important. The language, right? If you think about ACEs as the primary function, is the beginnings, the activation, and the survival ignition. So the body systems of the ACEs is the adrenal glands, fight or flight response, and acute immune response. When balanced, is fast recovery, is healthy response to stress, and it's a clear start stop cycle. When it's overloaded, it's anxiety, it's panic attacks, it's sudden illness or collapse, adrenal fatigue. when we look at aces, and they appear in people who were required to be ready early on in life. I have an ace of spades in in um in Pluto, and the ace of clubs in Mars. So yeah, I have a lot. What did she say? Hi, Miss Diamond. I was listening to Aquarius Maximus of Six of Spades video, and I got a notification from you about the Five of Spades. Is Aquarius? She's live right now. Oh my gosh! Oh, she did Six of Spades yesterday. Yeah, I love it. I love that you have my stuff. That you want to get an alert from me. I'm honored. I am honored. Right. So when we look at the diseases, and we're looking at if we look at type 2 diabetes, right? Um this is the pattern of survival through sugar. The primary pattern, diamonds, the numbers that we're going to look at is 3, 5, and 8. Diamonds are survival, material stress, labor, and productivity. 3 is digestion and processing. 5 is the nervous system and adaptation. And 8 is sustained pressure and control. The body systems involved is the pancreas, the liver, blood sugar regulation, and stress hormones. The core pattern, blood sugar becomes the body's substitute for emotional regulation. The body learns sugar keeps me going when rest is not allowed. Common history markers, generational labor and trauma, emotional nourishment replaced with food, productivity prioritized over recovery. While lifestyle advice fail, why lifestyle advice fails, because the disease is not caused by food alone. It is caused by chronic survival mode. It's Sugar is not caused by what you eat alone. It's dealing with your nervous system regulation, predictable predictable nourishment, reducing productivity pressure, and reteaching safety without stimulation. So with sugar, you would look at the patterns that you're going to look at. You're going to look at diamonds, and then you're going to look at the if you have a 3 of diamonds, a 5 of diamonds, or 8 of diamonds. Oh my God, that's so delicious. Oh, I mean, this book is giving me life. It's giving me life. The Ace of Spades, the Ace of Diamonds, and Mars, and the Nine of Hearts, Pluto. I do suffer from inflammation and water retention with the Nine of Hearts. Yeah, my husband has a Nine of Hearts, and he had congestive heart failure. So, absolutely, you want to watch out for that. Water retention. It's not water retention, it's that you're not expressing your emotions. Excuse me, right? That blockage. It's so crazy. It really is. Oh, I'm just so in love. I've always been in love with the cards, but on the Spade book, I'm trying to see when. Okay, so he says he will send me an update tomorrow. So the Spade book is coming. It's so crazy is that he's having he's working. The Spade book is making him work. Isn't that crazy? He doesn't know that, but I know it. I'm like, it's okay, because I know it's the Spades book. So even though he may not know the cards and stuff like that, he's touching spades. Right? Isn't that so crazy that then we realize what's going on, and we don't get mad at people because we're like, hey, this is a Spade book. And this is a heavy book. I am so proud of this book. So I'm going to start working on, the next book. I'm going to go back to the hearts. But I had to finish the Spades book because I have the Six of Spades um, in Saturn. So I got that finished. And then I'm going to do the hearts, the clubs, the diamonds together. I'm not going to do separate books, but I'm going to do the Spade book. Needed a book all to itself, right? Yes, it did. So we're going to talk about the Five of Spades, which is my moon card. When I learned about my moon card, I'm gonna tell y'all something. As the five of spades being the eight of diamonds moon card, I will cut and run in a minute. I am the ace of diamonds, and I have both the five and the nine of diamonds in my spread, and I am type 1 diabetic. Stop it. I tell you, the cards don't lie. The cards don't lie. Well, get you some okra water, sweetie. This is what we're going to do. Drinking okra water, and I'm going to do a live on how to prepare the okra water and everything for people so we don't have no problems. We're going to prepare the okra water, and we're going to have the okra water, and we're going to drink the okra water every day. People are getting off of their medication, and that is the blessing, right? Three of diamonds is my moon. Eight of diamonds is my Jupiter. Oh yeah, you got eight of diamonds in Jupiter. Yeah. And who has the eight of diamonds in Jupiter? Six of clubs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. I've had to learn to slow down on my sugar. For sure, I know that's right. Let me put it over there. I don't know why I'm trying to strain my eyes. Wow, that's deep. I'm a queen of hearts, and my name is a nine of hearts. I too deal with water retention as well as the diamonds. I have the eight, the three is your reward, and I have managed type two. I have managed to keep, yeah, because we're going to talk about that in great lengths. We're going to talk about how to read these cards, how to be better understanding of the cards. Isn't that so cool? Do y'all want to do that? Because, if y'all don't want to do that, y'all ain't going to show up. I'm not going to do it. Do y'all want to do that? Huh? Y'all want to learn how to read the cards? I know you said that you were going to prepare that. I did. It's on my page. I didn't make it. I did the recipes. So I got 5 recipes on my page for the diabetic smoothies on my and I need to put them on my Instagram too. But I did make the recipes. Let me see. Send it. There they go. I put it on my page. I put it on my IG. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah. To my feed. Oh, I'll do that later, cause I forgot I gotta. I'll do that later. Yeah, okra water is slimy. I don't know. Look. Nope. This is my okra smoothie right here. It has pineapple, it has mango, and it has beet. I have beet powder. I have ginger in here and cloves, and it's no slimy. Look, it's not slimy. So you make a smoothie with it. If you want to get healthy, you'll do it, right? Eight of diamonds is your Saturn. Yes, I want to learn how to read the cards. Okay. You got the brand, you got the blend. Yeah. Yeah, make a smoothie, however you want to put, I have the diabetic friendly ones just on my TikTok, but I'm going to put it on my Instagram when we finish here. So you can have those. I'm making recipes. I have my book. I'm starting to read my book on Saturday in the book club. Everybody, if you want to come onto our book club on Saturday, just go to my website and go to the shop and purchase. It's free, but you have to go through the process to get the link. And it's 8 p.m. on Friday, and I'm reading my diabetes book, right? Not published yet, but yeah, I'm reading that. So we're going into the politics of sugar. Yeah, it's not. This is politics. Sugar is very political, and sugar is an ace of spades. So I'll just leave that right there. On the ace of spades day, we going in, right? We going in. What day is the ace of spades day? We going in on sugar on that day. See if y'all had your calendar. Y'all have your calendar. And I'm going to give away I'm going to give away, how many books am I going to give away today? I'm going to give away 2 of my planners today in this live. I'm going to ask a question. You have to answer the question. Yesterday, I gave away a workbook. I still didn't get the information. If you don't give me the information by 12 o'clock, um, I know 5 o'clock today, you're not getting the book, right? So if you want it, you're going to have to follow the directions. I'm giving away 2 free planners today. It's on the 13th. Yep, see, it's right here in my planner. My trusty, see, these are my stickers, Capricorn and all of that. Yep, so this is my planner. I love my planner. It's right next to me. So I'm going to be giving away 2 planners today. Once I finish with the 5 of spades, I'm going to ask questions and who answers the question correctly. So let's jump into the 5 of spades. The one who walks away, fire that breaks chains. To be born with the 5 of spades as the sun is to live with an internal command. Do not stay where your fire cannot move. I believe that is, it makes sense. Because if you do, then the fire is burning you. You know, it's like you can't express yourself. And that means that your emotions, that means that your ability to express yourself and that your resources are being depleted. And what's going to happen? That spade is going to put pressure on you. That spade is going to say, oh, so you want to stay stuck? And then you're going to you're going to start feeling, some kind of way about your loved ones, about a whole lot of things, because that 5 of spades says, you don't stay there, right? So this is not a rebellious fire. This is a strategic liberation. The 5 of spades sun carries a fire of departure. The moment when survival becomes self-betrayal if you remain. My 5 of spades in the moon, if I'm off, I just go. I just go. I start moving. It's like I can clean a whole house just to distract myself. I get in a car, take long drives. The 5 of spades saves a lot of stuff with me, right? Because I don't, yeah, I'm not going to be sitting there smoldering mad about stuff. It's not necessary. And I'm a person that I don't argue and I don't say anything. I'm not going to argue with people. Everybody has their opinion and they have their right to their opinion. So when we get to the place that we disagree, I'm okay. But a lot of times people aren't. People want you to go with their point, and I'm not that person. I have my own way of thinking. So you're not going to make me feel that I have to acquiesce or no, I don't. I don't feel that way. I feel like we can both have different opinions and be okay. We don't have to have the same opinions, right? So the 5 of spades holds the instinct to leave before collapse, clarity about when something is no longer aligned, the courage to disrupt patterns, restlessness with stagnation, and a refusal to endure what destroys the self. Hello, somebody. And that is the truth, right? So you are often the one who exits early, the one who refuses that's just how it is, and the one who senses the K before others do, also the one who chooses self over loyalty. Your son does not ask, how do I fix this? It asks, why am I still here? Hello, somebody. That is my life. Literally, why am I still here? Why am I, I don't have to stay. I don't have to. It's okay. It's okay for me to take a breath. It's okay for me to take a walk. It's okay for me to end the conversation. It is. It is, right? So, born into the lesson of the exit, the 5 of spades son life often includes abrupt endings, sudden departures, non traditional paths, leaving before others understand, and being judged for choosing yourself. You learn early. Staying can be more dangerous than leaving. Dangerous, right? Ooh, yes. Why am I still here? Right? Why? The core paradox. Your power is freedom. Your risk is instability. Because you can leave, because you can leave, you may exit before integration, confuse discomfort with misalignment, and avoid depth by moving on. Also, struggle with commitment. The challenge is not leaving, it is knowing when to leave. Oh, isn't that something? It is knowing when to leave. Oh my gosh, how many people, mm, right? The five of spades is the master at pivoting. Wow. Oh my goodness, right? I mean, it's for me. I'm not staying in. I don't argue. I don't disagree. I'm like, it's okay. I'm okay. I am that person. But if you keep pushing, oh, I gotta go. I'm just gonna go. If you, because some people can't. And my husband was that type of person. My husband's a nine of hearts, but he is seven of diamonds every other year that has a five of spades and Mercury. And it took a long time. My father would hold my father. Ooh wee. Sorry, Daddy. My husband would hold on to things and like keep them in a little box, and then one day they all exploded out. I was like, oh, I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. If you can't express yourself at the moment, then you on your own. Oh, my husband was good for that. Over time, he got better because I'm saying that's disrespectful. It really is for you to blow up over something that had nothing to do with it. It's just accumulation of things that you held on to. Nine of hearts, yeah, nines hold on to stuff. Nines circle back around, right? Nines are one of the most dangerous ones is the nine of diamonds. They dangerous, right? They're Uranus. They're dangerous. The nine of diamonds will get you when you least expect it, right? Oh yeah, nine of diamonds. Yeah, they don't forget, right? They deal with that Uranus energy, and that Uranus energy is you're a nine of hearts too. Oh, okay, I know, right? Them nine of diamonds. Oh my goodness, you talking? Look at the nine of diamonds now. 50 Cent. He was keeping the receipts. You hear me? Oh my gosh, nine of diamonds screenshots everything. They got one or two different Instagrams, everything. It's nine of diamonds. Awesome. Oh my God. You don't mess with no nine of diamonds. Just don't do it. Mm-mm. Then you have to drink your lemon water. If you're doing the okra water, you got to get lots of water because you get constipated. Yeah, the nine of diamonds, that's seven of spades and Mercury. Ain't no joke. They will end you. And walk away too. I know, right? Oh, nine of diamonds. The fire in the body. The five of spades fire lives in the legs, the hips, and in the breath. It shows up as restlessness, pacing, shallow breathing when trapped, physical relief when movement begins, and agitation in stagnant environments. Excuse me. Your body tells you when it is time to go. The shadow escape without completion. The unintegrated fiber space sun energy can look like running from responsibility, serial reinvention, fear of being contained, burning bridges unnecessarily, and leaving without closure. Freedom without reflection becomes avoidance. Ugh. Stop trying to. Yeah, 50 Cent brought out the front row seats of the artists he's beefing with and said, now you still get to perform. 50 Cent and Kanye West. They so petty. 50 Cent is the king of petty, right? The gift, consciousness and conscious departure. When embodied, the five of spades sun becomes a master of timing. You gain the ability to leave clearly, clarify clarity about misalignment, and respect for cycles, freedom without chaos, and movement without guilt. You learn leaving is not failure when staying would cost you your soul. Isn't that something? Yeah, I gotta go. It's for your safety and my safety. Cause I'm a Leo rising, but I'm a Libra, and Libras, their opposite is Aries. And when I get in my feelings, I scorch earth. I don't know how to stop. I'm worse. Aries become a Libra and they want to talk. I'm like, I'm not talking anymore. So I avoid, you got to know how to avoid the conflict. So I disagree. Okay, I agree. I just keep it moving because I can't undo what I do. I scorch earth and I don't care. I don't have no remorse. If you kept pushing, if you, like I used to say, you keep poking the bear, I don't have, you poke the bear. You know, some people like that, but they don't like that they can't contain it. Like some people will push you to the edge and they feel good about it. I'm taking you over the edge. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to drag you through rocks hot. I'm going to let you understand that you didn't want to do that. And people don't like that. I don't stop. The next time you decide to beef with somebody, it won't be me. I'm not that person. I do not care. I'm not a Christian. I don't mean anything to Christians. I don't have another cheek. I was raised to take you out. I'm Brooklyn born. I'm gonna tell you about Brooklyn girls. We worse than Brooklyn boys. Cause the boys, the boys. I'm just saying. I don't know what it is about Brooklyn women, but we just that. I don't know what it is. We was raised in the streets of one of the toughest places that I believe is on earth. I think Brooklyn is an eight of diamonds. It ain't easy. It's not easy. So I have Brownsville. Oh shit. You don't mess with the Ville. I'm do or die. But you don't mess with the Ville at all. You don't want to be caught in the Ville after dark. Your best friend is from Brooklyn and her nickname is Lil Tyson. She from the Ville. Oh my gosh. Oh, Diamond, I need your work number again, please. I can't find my slip of paper from yesterday. Oh, because I don't believe that she want this book. We had no choice, right? Dude, wow, Brooklyn is an eight of diamonds. Yeah, Brooklyn is a whole eight of diamonds. And I'm an eight of diamonds, and I was raised in an eight of diamonds. Isn't that crazy? The name Brooklyn is an eight of diamonds. The establishment, I forget the card. I look at what we call stuff because we call is repetition. It's a spell, right? When people name their kids Brooklyn, I'm like, I don't know what you was thinking. You obviously don't know what that means because that kid's gonna be a whole mess. Right? I got a friend that got in. I said, that's not a name. I'm sorry. Brooklyn, you know how entitled and bad Brooklyn is. I'll just say that Brooklyn, I know little girls named Brooklyn and they got that look. It's like they got that whole look. It's like, you don't know who I am? You don't understand who I am? They just got that whole energy about them. Yeah, Brooklyn ain't for the weak. It ain't. People don't even come to Brooklyn. I don't know what they do now because, we don't live there no more. We all left. Now we got a lot of displaced people and a lot of people who say they from Brooklyn. But when they start talking, you're not from Brooklyn. You're not from Brooklyn. You're from the islands. I know you from the islands. because you don't have a Brooklyn accent. As much as you try, you don't. I can tell who's from Brooklyn, who is fronting, who's perpetrating, right? That accent goes deep. You trying to have the accent, and a lot of people are there for Europe and all kind of places now, all over the Midwest and stuff. So yeah, she said, I want the book. Okay, the Eight of Diamonds are good people. Yes, I love your shirt. Yeah, we good people, but she said, I want to name my daughter Brooklyn. No, you don't. I don't tell you unless you're ready to do it. Unless you're ready to rock and roll. Because you already got a daughter, you're going to rock and roll. Once your daughter turns 13 or she has sex, that's it. She got a name called Brooklyn. That's just going to add a whole lot of more sauce to it. Every time you call her Brooklyn. I mean, oh, that's the most entitled. She's going to be the most entitled child having that name. That is the power card. The Eight of Diamonds is where the majority of the people are trying to get to. So people are going to think she has something her whole life. They're going to want something from her whole life. Because she's going to be shiny and sparkly. So just remember that. Because she's going to be like, Ma, why they always this? Ma, they always that? Because you're Eight of Diamonds. Because you're Eight of Diamonds. That's why. She's going to be like, what does that mean? Right? The Sun asks, what happens if you stay? The Five of Spades answers, I disappear. This is sacred intelligence. If you stay, you disappear. You lose a part of yourself. Think of one place that you are staying out of habit. Why? What am I afraid will happen if I leave? What is already happening because I'm staying, and what would a clean exit look like? Then breathe deeply and say, I am allowed to choose freedom. I leave with clarity, not with chaos, and I choose freedom without destruction. My fire moves toward life. Many Five of Spades are pioneers, system breakers, healers of stuck patterns, teachers of trust. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is for the book. Ask a question and you get the question right. I should do, no, I'm going to do the Five of Spades. I always got to be doing that, right? Doing something different. So, okay. What does the Five of Spades represent, right? What do they represent? Come on through now. And the winner is, what do they represent? No, change is too easy. What do they represent? Let me frame it a different way. But, no, y'all read it. That's the stuff that y'all read in those books. Nope, we ain't doing the books readings. What does the Five of Spades? Let me see. Let me get a better question. Let me see. There you go. Yes, knowing when to leave. That's what the Five of Spades. Knowing when to leave. That's the answer. Knowing when to leave. Okay, so that's Danielle. Knowing when to leave. Okay, let me get another question. Get. Where does the the fire and sit in a body for the five of spades? Where does it sit in a body for the five of spades? Yeah. Where does the fire sit in a body? Not the bones. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there goes Tamika said it, the leg. She said the leg, not the leg and the throat, but at least you said the leg. So Tamika got it. Oops. Tamika got it first, Gina. Tamika got it. So text your information. Okay, put it in your phone now. 470-775-6434. 470-775-6434, and put the planner next to it so I can remember. All righty, that was fun. See, y'all was paying attention. Y'all was paying attention, right? Y'all was paying attention. So let's look at how the five of spades shows up in the other suits. I haven't eaten, and it's drinking over water. It's 12:30, and I haven't eaten, and I have no appetite. I don't. The five of spades, the five as the container. How movement holds emotion, thought, and value. The five of spades is the container of departure, not escape, not rebellion, not chaos, necessary movement. The five of spades governs when something must change location, form, or direction in order to survive. Where the five of spades appears, stagnation has become dangerous. I see you. Put your name in there. You gotta put all of your address, your name, and everything in there. I see your text, but it just said hey. So if you gotta put everything in there. The five of spades. The five of spades governs clean exits, timely change, mobility with awareness, freedom without destruction, and knowing when staying costs more than leaving. Without this container, the five of spades, the fives of other suits become reckless, scattered, and destabilizing. Their number, let me write it in the chat. That's my work number. So if you want to book a reading or anything, that's the number you text. The five of spades to the five of hearts, the container for emotional change. The five of hearts carries emotional upheaval, loss, disappointment, and grief driven movement. Without the five of spades, it's emotional fleeing, unresolved grief, and leaving without processing, along with heartbreak that repeats itself. The five of spades gives the five of hearts permission to grieve before leaving, emotional closure, clarity about what is being released, and movement that heals rather than wounds. The five of spades teaches the five of hearts that leaving without feeling only postpones the pain. And that happens in relationships quite often because we know the five of hearts is a relationship card because it is Saturn, Venus. So if you and it's a card of ghosting, it's a card of cutting and running. It's my challenge karma card to the five of clubs. I'm telling you in a minute, I will ghost you, right? So when you're thinking about the emotions, it's like you ran away, but you didn't settle it. And that's what happens in relationships, and people get into the next relationship and they have the same things happening over and over again because you didn't settle it inside of yourself. So the five of spades, the spade is the container, and it's telling your heart that you have to get in alignment, right? That you just can't leave. You have to deal with the things. And then, I have people who have book readings with me, and after they've gone through the process, the relationship was better. They didn't leave because there are things that you have to deal with. The person that you're dealing with, yeah, it's fine, but you got to deal with these internal things. Spades is the container. And when you're feeling that pressure, that's the weight of your skeleton telling you there's something inside of you is off kilter, it's out of sync. So the spade is pointing to it. You're not supposed to be looking outside. You're supposed to be going inside. That's when you ask yourself those questions. Looking outside at the other person is only postponing the inevitable. You're going to have that collapse. And that's where stress and disease and all of those things come from because you're not expressing yourself. And the five of hearts is not going to feel comfortable to express itself if the Mercury card isn't in alignment. Your Mercury, everything is expressed through your Mercury. Every one of your cards is expressed through your Mercury. So whatever your Mercury card is how you show up. Now, five, if you're say you a five, you got the five of spades, and your Mercury card is an ace of diamonds. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. It's going to be tricky how you express yourself because the ace of diamonds in Mercury, that's taking on a whole different perspective. And then you got the five of spades. That's big panties, big drawers energy. That ain't little people. That's not playing. That's having tough conversations. The ace of diamonds having tough conversations in Mercury. It's tough conversations that they only want to say once. Ace of diamonds and Mercury only want to say it once, right? And the five of spades is like, you got a diamond that is in a is it is talking about how it's talking about something ain't right. Something ain't right with a lot of stuff. We dealing with resources, isn't the ace of diamonds is saying something ain't right, and that five of spades is triggered. That five of spades is saying if we don't get it right, because what are you going to be looking at? That five of diamonds. It's like if we don't get it right, if we don't resolve this, I'm out. Ace of diamonds is only wants to say it once in Mercury, right? It's that first conversation. The ace of diamonds is like, I am not looping back around, right? Not. And who has the ace of diamonds in Mercury? The ace of hearts. I'm not, right? I'm not having this conversation over and over again, right? The ace of diamonds, no, I'm not. I'm not. Why? Why are we having this same conversation? We got to resolve it. So the pressure is going to build, that emotional pressure, that stress, right? The five of spades and the five of clubs, the container of the mental change. The five of clubs governs mental restlessness, curiosity, and shifting ideas. Without the five of spades, it's scattered thinking, impulse decisions, chasing stimulation, abandoning ideas prematurely. The five of spades gives the five of clubs discernment in change, timing, and the ability to pivot without chaos, knowing when a thought has run its course. The five of spades teaches the five of clubs that change must have direction to be useful. This is big. This is big pennies. This is not little. Your five of spades is telling you no, and the five of clubs, that's a teenager. The five of clubs is like, I just want to keep no. The five of spades says no. We're not going to keep looping around and having this conversation. And the five of spades is saying you got to know what direction you going in, right? Literally, because that's fives. It's like this. Five is all, it's like, no. Five of spades says you need to know what direction you going in. Because that's why the five of clubs starts feeling that pressure, right? It's why they feel that pressure because that energy of clubs, you can't contain clubs. You can't contain air, and you have to have a direction. You got to have a point. You got to know what you're talking about. So that five of spades is saying, listen, listen, I need you to pay attention because I'm going to start coming in because you don't have a direction. What did you say, D? Uh, wow, that's deep. My ex was an ace of diamonds, and he would say always how he would say things only once. That part, I ain't ace of diamonds. I ain't got. You ain't gonna make me use up all of my stuff. I said it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. I said it. Now that's it, right? That's it. What it is, what it is, right? The five of spades and the five of diamonds, the container for material change. The five of diamonds governs financial movement, risk, freedom, and material instability. Without the five of spades, it's restless spending, gambling energy, financial flight, and constant instability. The five of spades gives the five of diamonds strategic mobility, knowing when to leave a system, and freedom without collapse, along with movement that protects resources. The five of spades teaches the five of diamonds that freedom without structure becomes insecurity, right? It becomes insecurity. It's like I'm free to do whatever I want to do, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So when the five of diamonds starts feeling that weight of that pressure, it's because it is not following the things that the five of spades is saying. It's like, no, you gotta get in alignment, right? So when the five of spades is ignored, the five of hearts runs. Yeah, from pain. Excuse me. When the five of clubs, it never settles long enough to learn. And the five of diamonds destabilizes itself financially. This is how movement becomes escape. The five of spades lives in, we know where it lives in that, right? We've read that already. So the five of spades does not force change. It recognizes when staying is no longer safe, right? It's not going to force you, but it's seeing that something has to give. Spades need air to breathe, right? This is the spade book, and the name of the book is, what's the name of the book? This is the spades book that is being worked on now. So let's get to here, up here. Spades need air to breathe. So when the container is not able to breathe, yeah, the fire of the spades, oh, it's gonna hurt, right? Right? The burn. Spades are the burn. They're the burn. Fire is where hearts teach love, clubs teach thought, and diamonds teach value, spades teach consequence. This is the suit of embodiment, where all three prior suits must be tested, challenged, and refined. It represents the final frontier of experience in the deck. Spades are not optional. Every soul must pass through the fire of this suit to gain wisdom, right? Spades, the element is your will, is spirit, is alchemy. The season is winter, endings, silence, and inner life. The stage in life is elderhood, initiation, and legacy. And the direction is north, stillness, resilience, and destiny. The realm is spiritual, karmic, and physical endurance. The chakras, the root, the crown, survival plus divine union. Evolutionary role, the master, the healer, and the witness. The shadow theme, fear, control, suppression, and judgment. The gift, power, spiritual authority, and completion. Spades initiate us into the laws of cause and effect, sacred responsibility, and wisdom that only hardships can teach. This suit teaches you that everything you've believed, your clubs, you've loved, your hearts, and pursued, your diamonds, must now be embodied and lived. The spades asks, what are you willing to endure for the sake of the truth? This is why spade cards often carry a heavy karmic load. They represent soul contracts, karmic reckonings, and physical challenges and sacred assignments. They are the teachers of discipline, integrity, boundaries, spiritual work, and purpose that transcends egos. Yeah, spades ain't playing with you. Spades are the only suit that rules the physical body and health. Spade cards signify physical ailments or sensitivities, health karma, ancestral or personal, need for spiritual grounding, healing gifts, especially body work, herbalism, and intuitive medicine. Spades carry great spiritual potential. Their shadow is often severe. This includes control and rigidity, trying to outrun karma, spiritual bypassing, pretending pain is wisdom, isolation and martyrdom, believing suffering is the only path, and judgment of others' path, acting as false spiritual authority. When unintegrated, spade energy becomes, I must bear this burden alone. The healing lies in choosing humility, faith, and honest connection, even in the fire. Ooh, that book is fire, right? Oh my gosh, I love the Spades book. I have five of Spades and Saturn for 7 years. I mean, six of Spades and Saturn. And I have learned, I've learned so much. I've learned so much, right? Oh my gosh. So this is my book that I've been writing a long time. And of course, I had a six of Spades in the class. This last class, I had to finish the book. Right, Alberta? I had to finish the book. Alberta's like, I don't care about nobody else. Nobody else do not have to care about the Spades. You could finish the book just for me. Oh my God. So I had to finish the Spades book. So the next class is on the 17th, and this is a class. This is a astrology class because I am an astrologer. I've been studying astrology. I have been a student of astrology. Y'all know since I was 14 years old because the brothers did astrology back in the day, and they were fine. So I was like, hey, whatever they doing, I'm doing. So I was just hang. I mean, we could sit in study halls and they talked about stuff for hours. They were long-winded, and the women, didn't do a lot but just sit around and listen. So that's how I got introduced into astrology many years ago. So looking at the cards and how to bridge them so we could have the understanding, because for a lot of people it becomes difficult in thinking about what the astrology point is. And with so I have developed, that connection between astrology. Astrology is the sky and cardology is the script. The planets write and the cards interpret. Isn't that so cool? It's like when we think about our chart, like you look and you say, okay, well, I'm a Leo rising, right? Okay, so what do I look at? I look at my eight of diamonds sun, right, on Leo rising. It's like, yeah, it makes so much sense. So we look at the placements and we're saying, yeah, it does make sense that you have those attributes and things that are in alignment with it, right? So astrology is the study of time, memory, and influence. A birth chart is a snapshot of the sky at your first breath. It reveals instinct, pattern, attraction, defense, and purpose. It introduces you. Astrology shows why you act, right? And cardology shows how it plays out and what the pattern becomes, right? So my rising, my Leo rising, I can see it when I want to really know what's going on. I'm going to look at my sun card, right? So my sun card is the eight of diamonds. So it shows how it plays out. My patterns come from the eight of diamonds. My Leo rising is, you know what the risings are, right? So your my sun is my core identity. The sun is your identity. It's the core, and it's the self story. The moon is the emotional memory, your needs, and your comfort. Your rising is your mask. It's the first impression, and it's the instinctive strategy. So whenever I'm like, okay, I got to look at the eight of diamonds because I got to see how the eight of diamonds is playing out. So this is what this class is about. So we can, hey Mo, she said, if so, where can I purchase? What can you purchase? Exalted. What do you want to purchase, sweetie? Is your plan? Oh yeah, my plan is. Yep, they on sale on my website. You can go right over to 11 Universe. Didn't you win a planner, Exalted? What did you win? Didn't you win a planner? Didn't you? Who answered the question? I thought you answered it. Who answered the question right? Yes, everything is on my website. The planners are on my website. All of my books are on my website. The cardology workbook is on my website, and that's the book you're gonna need for we doing to learn how to read the grand solar squares. That's gonna be next year. The grand solar squares is gonna be this year. I'm sorry. That's the book. What's up, darling?
Hello, hello. I thought you would have had a co-host joining you in all the fun of the Five of Spades
Oh,
today.
girl, you know how your people are. They ain't trying to come on this stage.
Listen, y'all are sitting up here and not even taking the opportunity to grab some of this energy and work this month of spades. Come on now.
She hot, girl. She taking off her sweater. Yes, it's on my website, Exalted. The planners are on my website. They
Yes.
are on my website. You can purchase it on there. Anybody in here, the planners are here, hot off the presses, and this is a journal. This is a full journal. This has 30 days of writing in every month. 30 days. Where's she at? She gonna get kicked out, girl. What you doing? It has 30 days. Every month has the cards listed on it. So you know by glance. And then there's a page where you have the cards listed and you can write on them. And then you go straight into the monthly overview. And week one, every week you have where you're following and writing. I turned this into a whole journal. I did something different this year. So, like this month was January, and January started off Capricorn. The core intention of this month is to align with my highest frequency and attract what's already mine through identity, belief, and energetic mastery. So every month has a theme, and it says I am already who I've been becoming. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I put my ish into this planner. My ish into this planner. So yes, it is on my website. And if the class on the 17th is only $49, and this is astrology class, and it's only part one. We're gonna be going into deep into astrology and cardology in the Grand Solar class. So this is bridging the gap. It's not hard. And I had to remind myself I know astrology, so I see it that way, but it's not hard at all to have the understanding. Once we have that, we know that when we were born, that's a snapshot of what was happening in the sky. Okay? That was
Mhm.
happening when you were born. That's influencing you. You're being influenced by that time, right?
Mhm.
That
Mhm.
then we can go and look at the week. Like I was born in the Ace of Spades week. It's my Pluto. Hello, somebody. So we can look at the different influences. This is how we will become able to to have the ability to see things that, I mean, the cards are used so superficially for me. These cards are our ancestors. And do you want to learn how to do a Akashic reading? The Akashic field, this is the Akashic field. You can go into your Akashic field and you can talk to your ancestors. You can heal. I have healed generational patterns and curses in my Akashic field.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
can do that. And you do it with a card. What card do you think opens you up to the Akashic field? Not June. Don't even try it. Type it in the chat. I gave away. I gave away. I asked a question about the five of spades, and I gave away two planners.
Oh, great. Awesome.
So, what card do you think? Not card, but what in your life path, do it from Mercury to the transformation? Where would you find the Akashic field? Now, I'm sorry, I said the card that was on. Monique, I know you know. Monique jumped in there. Yes, the Akashic moon. The Akashic moon is the memory from the past. So, what's your
Mhm.
Akashic moon? No, it's the
Mhm.
Akashic moon. Monique said
Isaac
it.
Moore. Mine's is the nine of spades.
Mine's is the five of spades. We just read that. I came
Mhm.
back here to stop running.
Yeah. I we'll see
Ooh.
how that we'll see how that go.
Yeah, my five of spades is like I have to know when to move,
Mhm.
right? But I
Mhm.
have
Right.
to. Yeah, yours is the five of diamonds. Ooh, we. So yeah, we're going to be doing that in the class and so much more. So the birth chart is, if you we're talking about the sun, is the story of you. The moon is the emotional memory, and the rising sign is how life first meets you.
Mm.
So you're going to look at your sun card. It's your identity template. Your moon card is the unresolved patterns, and the reward card, who you grow into.
Mm.
Your picture is off.
Hold on, let me uh-oh.
So the sun is who am I when no one is watching. The moon is what do I do when I'm afraid. Mercury is my first instinctual thought. Venus, what makes me soften. And Mars, what makes me get loud or disappear. The cardology is where did you learn it? What is the recurring pattern? And what is the assignment?
Mm.
Right?
Mm. Mm mm mm.
So yes, you want to learn how to read the Akashic field. Yeah, it's not mystery. So many things have been kept from us, but no, we can do it now. It's the
Mhm.
Akashic field, right? Hmm. So the class is on the 17th. It is up on the website, and go over to the website and join. Only $49. That is, and I'm saying only $49 because I know what we're going to be doing, and this is
Hmm.
just, it's not the introduction. This is the whole enchilada. This isn't the you going to have the whole enchilada after. It's a 3 hour class, and then we're going to move into the grand solar squares,
Hmm.
and you're going to become a reader of the grand, like June read them grand souls yesterday. She read the six of spades. Y'all could listen to the rerun up there. June tore that one up. Mm.
Yeah,
She
replays on
can't
my
play with
channel.
me no more. You can't play with me no more.
11university.com, everybody. Go in there and you'll have connections to all of our classes and everything when we are doing the study group, the book club. Everything that you need is on 11 University. It's being updated right now. Any problems, please connect with me. Though most of you have my number and my email. So yeah, definitely reach out if you have any issues. I'm in the middle of revamping some things. So glitches happen, but we work it out. You're going to get exactly what you are looking for out of these classes, which is clarity and understanding within yourself and the ability to move with these energies. Today was a 5 of Spades day, which is my Pluto. I definitely experienced the whatever, but I'm here.
They got you.
They got me today. My appointment was moved up. I got here early, and I got here 2 hours early, and then uh, something happened, and people weren't connected or contacted. They had stuff going. So yeah, it was one of those days. But I sat here because I sat here with it and was okay with it. I wasn't upset. I just knew what the energy was doing, and I'm okay with it.
I said that 5 of spades. Next time don't make no appointments on the 5 of spades day.
Yeah, I wasn't paying
Ooh,
attention when they
child.
rescheduled, and this is like, but it's fine because it's this my life, and I'm okay. This is what I have to learn to pivot, and I pivoted, and I'm totally okay with it. I'm
Yeah,
sitting
five
here.
of spades. People don't even know why stuff is like that today, but you know because you know the cards,
Mhm,
right?
mhm. And I
Yeah,
and and I'm okay, and I have and when you have that awareness and that knowledge, it's like you pivot with it, and I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine. I'll just sit here, and I had things to keep me busy. As long as I have the phone, and I don't have my cardiology book, I left it, but as long as I have the ability to read and do other things, I mean, I make it work. I had downtime. I
I
had an
know that's
hour's
right,
worth of
right?
downtime to just not do anything, and I was comfortable. I was warm. Then they, oh, we're so sorry, such and such, and the provider was so pleasant. But yeah,
And they paid you for gas.
and they paying me for this. So I listen. I'm getting paid to go to my appointments. I'm gonna do whatever is necessary because a lot of times you have to go through the process to get the reward.
Yep. So tell them what part of the segment this is, and she said, Stacey get
This part,
notification.
this segment is now our Q&A, where you will type in the chat box any questions that you have pertaining to cardiology, this 5 of Spades day, or anything else related to cardiology, and we will answer it.
And
I ain't
what
got the ability.
else? What
Huh?
else? What else they supposed to do?
And they're supposed to like, share, and
That
subscribe. You're
part.
supposed to like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend, tell your family, tell anybody that wants to learn, anybody that you know would benefit from learning this science. You got the master cardologer right here. Come on now.
Ooh, not the Mastercard
You
dollars.
got the master cardologer right here. Come on now.
Come on through, Mastercard down. All of y'all is masters now.
We are in great company. So like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody, let them know we are growing this channel, and we appreciate your presence, your energy, your participation. All of that counts. All of that is so important. And look at me. I'm sitting up here in the midst of all this chaos and all this, and I'm still showing up in my car. I'm sitting still though because it's rainy. I don't want to be trying to do this and drive at the same time. I can't walk and
Yeah.
chew gum at the same time.
I posted the diabetic smoothies today. Oh my God. I'm
Yeah,
loving my TikTok. I just
I
love
saw it.
it.
She got the nice picture. She got the recipe there and disclaimer. Make sure that you consult your physician. Come on through, Miss Nutritionist, Master Cardiologer, and everything else. Goldie,
Right.
Diamond. We are such
Talk to your
multifaceted
doctor.
beings.
Talk to your doctor. That's who you
Yeah.
talk to. Yeah, boy, I love it. I haven't, since my husband passed, and I haven't been into nutrition. And now January started, and they like, hey, 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 you paid for this nutrition.
Hmm.
You gonna be I'm like, I don't know about that. People don't want to hear all of that. People don't want to hear. So I got a whole book. So Saturday I'm gonna be reading the book. What's you ain't reading the questions.
Oh, okay. You were talking, and we have a question from Om Shine. What if my transformation card is a Pluto card to someone else?
Run.
If your transformation card is, look at it, listen, look at that.
Listen, Linda. Listen.
And I don't know why that is part of my vocabulary now. Okay, so think about it. You are transforming. You are going through all of your 13 cards, your Mercury all the way through your reward, and you're transforming. You came into this experience to be this particular energy, express this particular energy. And it's the Pluto card to someone else. What do you think that's going to happen? Pluto is about transformation and change and blowing some stuff up and having you realize you are essentially the mirror to that person of what they are supposed to be taking a look at. So what do you believe is going to be happening with you being their Pluto card if you are currently in that energy, if you're expressing the energy of your transformation
Oh,
card?
she said it's Neptune to them.
Oh, Neptune to them. Oh,
Don't make
definitely.
it no better. Just don't make
Well,
it.
you're gonna have to be mindful of their illusions about you. The
Mhm.
illusions, and remember, whatever they're experiencing, you're the mirror to them, potentially. And be mindful of any type of illusions. There could be some sort of spiritual
Pluto and Neptune.
Pluto. uh, no, she's saying that they're no, Neptune.
Yeah, so she's the
It's Neptune.
transformation card, right?
It's Neptune to them. My bad. Okay. So you're Neptune to them. Just be mindful of those illusions. There
Take
could be
time. It's a spiritual
spiritual,
connection for sure.
yeah, there could be some potential spiritual aspects that need to be looked at. It's definitely going to be, very deep, and it's going to be, oh, it could be some sort of a long term uh uh relationship that you have to uh really take time with. It's on the high vibrational side. uh Thank you. I always learn something from, okay, thank you. I always learn something new every time I tune in. Thank you. Oh yeah, you're very welcome.
Mm.
Wow. What card is it specifically?
Yeah, she want to go into the deeps. She wants the deets. Give it the deets.
Five of Spade is my Venus card. Do you have any advice? So that means that you are a so that means that you're an ace of spade.
Is it her
Um,
Venus? Is it her Venus for life?
it
Mm.
makes a difference when it's your life card or if it's for that year.
Hey, beautiful
Or if
people.
it's your daily.
How y'all do? Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, seven of hearts. Yeah, I'm getting lost here in the
Yeah, the Seven of Hearts has it in Venus, so she's a Seven of Hearts.
oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay. So it's seven of diamonds and then the five of spades. Okay. So if that's your card for life, Ooh, yeah, there's gonna definitely be some changes and some challenges in terms of relationships, in terms of work. Well, let's start with relationships because I'm pretty sure that's what you could potentially be talking about. So, five of spades as a Venus card for life. Um, you oh my gosh, you definitely have to be grounded in who you are as a person, because you're going to be hit with so many with some changes and challenges, and needing to know when to move in within that relationship, because as relationships grow, as relationships bloom and grow and change because of the individuals, depending upon the individual that you're with or you have a relationship with or could potentially have a relationship with. You have to really know who you are, and you have to have a certain level of being able to move and have that freedom. It's like you want to have a relationship, you desire a relationship, but what do you have to potentially give up for the relationship? And freedom is not one of them. That's off the top of my head, just guessing. Um, with that energy. Uh, Hold on, I'm lost here. Okay, someone. Oh, that's a different question. And you got and have good boundaries, especially as a seven of hearts. Definitely got to have good boundaries. Because that ace of spades pushing you is going to make sure that you remember that. Thank you so much. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Um, Om Shine. I'm a ten of clubs and she is the ace of clubs. Okay. Um, is this in reference to? Okay, what was the question?
Dang, she's a ten of clubs, and that ten of clubs has the five of spades transformation card, and the seven of hearts is the
Mm.
cosmic lesson. Ooh, child.
Ooh, look at all this overlap. Oh my gosh.
Hmm. Over the lap. Ooh, and
Yeah,
think
that.
about, look at the seven of hearts and what the desire of the seven of hearts is.
Mm,
Seven of hearts desires that connection, that emotional connection.
mm,
And think about how it shows up as the five of spades in their life, because they desire that emotional connection. So it don't show up easy
mm,
with that five of spades. It does not show up easy. And then it is your, ooh, child. It's you got a partnership with it. Ooh, wait. It
mm-hmm,
doesn't show up easy for the seven of hearts. That's not easy. Seven of hearts got work for it, but they can't stay too long. See, that's the thing about the seven of hearts. They can be very dreamy and stay too
mm-hmm,
long or leave too soon.
mm. That's why they have to be grounded and have good boundaries too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay. And that was in reference to, oh, this was in reference to the being Neptune. So yeah, I don't have my book in front of me. So the Ten of Clubs Neptune is what? No, the Ace of Clubs Neptune is
Seven of diamonds.
seven of diamonds. So um ooh. So your Jupiter, so the Ace of Clubs is Jupiter to the Ten of Clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a there dang, that's gonna come with a lot of lessons with the Ace of Clubs being the Jupiter card for to the Ten of Clubs. And okay, the question was in and it's Neptune. It's Neptune to them. Yes, I definitely do desire that emotional connection that has been extremely helpful. Always grateful to you ladies for you ladies. Okay. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Want that emotional connection, but it's not coming
Mhm.
easy.
My
It's
name is.
not gonna be easy.
Oh, okay. Your name is Open Mind Shine, so go figure. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. And so you're saying that you're Neptune to them this year, or for life? Gotta be for this year. Okay. Yeah, because I don't have the book in front of me. And I'm trying to visualize the solar squares. I only know mine's by heart.
What you looking for?
So when we were talking about the original question where they was Neptune, it's Neptune to them. And Open Mind Shine was saying that there are ten of clubs and there are ace of clubs. So I'm trying to imagine, and so the Neptune card is you said is the seven of diamonds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if they're Neptune to them this year, I have to look at that plate. I didn't bring my book. Else I could look at it and tell from there.
I'm trying
I
to.
thought I said that right. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to send it to you, but just do not want to send.
Oh, that's fine. So where you are in terms of being the ten of clubs energy and the other person being ace of clubs, and that's a Jupiterian relationship. Because the ace of clubs is Jupiter to the ten of clubs. So we're gonna disregard the previous stuff. No, you're fine. The placement was a little bit off, but yeah, that's a Jupiterian relationship that's gonna be filled with a lot of lessons and growth if you're able to stay and withstand it. Because you're talking about an ace which has all these great ideas, and you're talking about a ten of clubs that has this energy of a certain level of mastery. So you have to contend with being receptive of new things, new ideas, new sparks, different way of thinking, possibly doing things, and they're seeing you as okay, you don't know everything, be receptive of some things that I have to bring to this situation or this relationship. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I'm speaking about the life spread. Okay, yeah, yeah. So the five of spades to the ace of club is the Pluto card, because I'm an ace of clubs. So the five of spade to the Pluto to the ace of clubs is their Pluto. So their Pluto is being the five of spades. Okay, so yeah. So that would make your Pluto card the Jack of Hearts. What's the Ten of Clubs Pluto card, Diamond?
Their Pluto is the three of diamonds. I think it's their reward is the five of spades. Transformation five of spades. Yeah, I think it's the three of diamonds.
Depends on what's in the yearly spread. But with that, there's a lot of lessons in that relationship because you're Jupiter to each other. So definitely be mindful, and pay attention and have that awareness of what you have to learn in this relationship for the both of you.
Mm-hmm.
But with this that five of spade being the Pluto, yeah, definitely a lot of changes, transformations, learning to pivot. But for you, definitely be paying attention to the lessons that this relationship is bringing. Okay. Any other questions? Because I'm about to, it's not raining anymore. I'm about to head back to my side of town. Any other questions?
Mm-hmm.
I'll touch base with you when I get stationary. I got some more
Mm-hmm.
errands to run, but I got to head back out to go get some produce. I got to get me some more. definitely some more yogurt, but I want to get some more. No, this is
She
about
said,
our health spade season,
she
so.
said, may I ask one more? I recently met a seven diamonds. We have different spiritual paths. I know Mercury can move quick, fizzle fast. I stopped talking to him yesterday, giving out differences. I do feel I have what?
Mhm.
What did she say?
Do feel I have already learned a lot from this connection, but wanted to know if there were other things to pay attention. I am crowning him in my weekly spread this week.
What's your card? She said seven of diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Yo said I should run. I'm just saying it was Pluto. I'm just saying if you ain't ready for that. But yes, the seven. She is seven of diamonds. You want the book?
Uh-huh.
The,
11
the,
yeah, 11 University. Okay, so activated presence of 7 of hearts.
oh
Um
my God, that's your Mercury. Yeah.
that's your
Mhm. Y'all be making up for one thing for sure. It's a mirror in telling you how you are in relationships. The fact that you cut and run says a lot. And see, that's
Mhm.
the five of spades. Are you leaving too fast? You
Mhm.
gotta ask yourself that question because that's that five of spades saying, "Am I leaving because I'm a chicken?" Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, are you moving too fast? You have to sit with that. You have to sit and decide,
Mm-hmm.
what's valuable to you, what's valuable about this connection, because sometimes you can miss out on something because of, the hastiness and the quick to, change and not be in it. And sometimes, being uncomfortable, we want to get away and we want to do something different. But what is that uncomfortability telling you? Because it might be something you need to be learning from it. It might be something you need to be changing about it. You might need to grow with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you
So
might be
pay,
leaving too fast.
yeah. So, taking that time. I mean, yeah, Mercury does move fast, but what we do with it
Mm-hmm.
is a different story. Yep, yep.
Yep, you gotta think about it. Am I moving? Am I running too? Am I moving too
Mm-hmm,
fast?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mhm. All right. Well, good people. We'll see you tomorrow on the four spades. Go to 11 University. Sign up for the next class. Get all the books and all that kind of good stuff. Have a great one, fam.
Later.